Is Steve all right?
Yes, he's just got to finish giving his statement.
Well, I hope everyone appreciates what he's done.
No, I doubt the other quarry workers do. The word grass springs to mind.
He saved the company a lot of money, Chris. I'm sure we're all very grateful.
Yes, well, I hope you'll be showing your gratitude in rather more than just words.
Oh, so now I see. We're supposed to reward him for this selfless act.
He risked his neck for you. If only I'd known what was going on, I'd have told him not to bother.
You ought to be used to Steve keeping you in the dark by now. At least this time it didn't cost you a fortune.
No, but it saved you plenty. The least you can do is take him out of that quarry job and give him something decent to do.
Well, that seems sensible. If we leave him there, someone might have a go at him.
Well, perhaps we won't need to find him another job. He seems to have a promising new career ahead of him as a police informer.
A proper job with a proper salary. You owe him that much. And you know what it would mean to him after all he's been through.
Bad news?
Yeah, the DJ I booked for the summer fair's gone to London.
Oh, well, look on the bright side. Everyone's been moaning at you that you've gone over budget. This way it gives you a chance to get someone a bit cheaper.
Hey, how much do they pay DJs?
We'd agreed 500.
What, for playing a few records?
Hey, I'll do it for a tenner.
No offence, Butch, but you're not quite the image I was looking for.
Yeah, well, if you're saving £500, you could afford to buy him some trendy clothes.
Need a bit more than that, Zach. The summer fair's going to be miles bigger this year. There'll be people coming from all over the Dale, so I want the disco to look professional and need someone with a bit of experience.
Roy's done a bit of DJing.
Yeah, he told me, but that's just Village Hall stuff.
And where you're holding your deluxe disco.
Village Hall.
So, until you sell the worldwide television rights, I suggest you keep your feet on the ground.
I'll pop round the Glovers and see him.
I was so worried about you.
No, I'm fine. I'm just glad it's all over.
Yeah, well, let's hope it is.
You scummasses! I love you for this!
You see? Steve put himself in a lot of danger.
Don't worry about that lot. They're up before the magistrate this morning. They'll be remanded in custody to appear at the Crown Court.
Well, I need to give evidence.
I doubt it. Seems pretty much open and shut. They'll plead guilty.
Pity. I was looking forward to you shaking in the witness box.
Shut it, Chris. What about Steve's new job?
I'll need some consideration. Come up to Home Farm at 4. We'll talk about it.
Thanks.
In the meantime, I think you ought to go home and get some rest. You were a bit hard on him, weren't you?
I don't buy all this hero nonsense. As far as I'm concerned, nothing's changed.
Thank you. Oi. Good move. If you're gonna go back, the last week of term's got to be favourite.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, Kelly. That Noster just wasn't worth all the hassle I was getting.
It's a few times I wish I'd realised that. Just make sure that GBH of the hero isn't wasted.
Eh?
Well, you've been a good little girl and done what they wanted. There ought to be some kind of payback.
Thanks, Kelly.
Always worked for me.
I've got some good news.
You're emigrating.
DJing I put some off there.
Congratulations.
I'm thrilled. I haven't been this excited since I bought a new toothbrush.
Yeah, this could be my big break. I've done some posters and I want to send them out to a few clubs, so I'm wondering if you can do a bit of photocopying for me.
After the way you treated me last week, you've got to be joking.
About we're just giving you a bit of good advice. That's what mates are for, innit?
I don't need you to tell me how to run my life. It's none of your business.
Yeah, well, it could have been. Well, you know how I feel about you, Cal. Actually, you've probably been better off with me than half the blokes that you've chosen.
You're wasting your time, Roy. You've been trying to get me into bed since we were 13.
More than that.
Yeah, you want your photocopying done.
Look, I just want you to be happy.
Then volunteer for the Mir space station. That should put enough distance between us.
Where's Donna?
Just left.
Well, if she thinks she's getting out of her home...
She's right, because she's gone back to school.
Oh, yeah.
And she wasn't wearing the stud.
You serious?
Hmm?
Well, about flipping time.
But don't feel you've got to waste all that bad temper. I'm sure you can find something to yell at me about.
I'm here to do the shop now, Kelly. You can get off to work.
Well, about this photocopying, yeah? It ain't much. Just...
On your bike. You loser.
How's the rugby training going, Will?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Terry's a proper slave driver.
Well, let us know when you've got a game and I'll come and cheer for you.
I don't know whether I'll get that far. I haven't had a professional trial yet.
I know you'll do it. They'll offer you some big money contract.
In the meantime, you've got to earn your crust at the wine bar. We're going to be busy tonight. It's the start of our 3 for 2 burger offer.
OK, boss, I'll be there.
Yeah. Hey, spread the word around school as well. Want as many customers as we can get.
Hey, what's all this about you nicking food for some mate at school?
Keep your voice down.
Well, how come you didn't tell me anything about it?
Because I didn't want anyone to know. I should have known Turner couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Well, maybe, but you know I can keep a secret. You're gonna have to tell me who it is.
Oh, looks like the rebel's back then.
I'm a little worried about rising costs. This is supposed to be a charity event, you know. The idea is to make as much profit as we can. It's all for good causes.
Look, don't worry, this is going to be the best summer fair ever. I've just saved a few £100 on the DJ.
Oh, that's a start, I suppose.
There's your calls for this morning.
Sorry, I don't suppose you could help me out with a few of these.
What's the problem?
Well, it's only 24 hours to go to the big day and still got loads of summer fair stuff to sort out.
Well, like Ashley says, it's a charity event and you mustn't let it get in the way of your work.
If this is all getting too much for you to handle...
No, it's all going splendidly. I'm right on top of it.
Right, where do you want these? What? Sales entry for vegetable contest.
Can you not put them in the village hall?
Oh, it's all new to you, this, isn't it? Feelings run very high about the vegetable competition. If I was to leave them there, they'd be sabotaged by one of his rivals.
We'll keep them at home, then.
Oh, no, I don't want them cluttering up my front room any longer. You're in charge at fair. Your problem.
Baby, when the lights go out, every single word could not express
Oh, what's Doc?
Oh, yeah, I'm just sorting through it.
Well, I'm glad your business is doing so well. What you need is a bit more hands-on retail experience there.
Huh?
And to help you, I'm giving you the opportunity of running my bric-a-brac store at the summer fair.
Oh, right, £4 an hour, I'll split the profits.
Wendy, this is a charity event.
And where does charity begin?
All right, all right. Got the catering to organise, I haven't got time to argue.
I suppose you want me to go to the cash and carry?
Oh, yeah. Yes, good lad, nearly forgot. If there's anything on special, change it. Panthers will eat anything once they've been out in the open air long enough.
Why didn't you tell me what was going on?
Because I knew you would try to stop me from doing it.
Yeah, you bet I would, because it was stupid. I can't believe that you took that much risk just to save Home Farm a few quid.
I wasn't doing it for Home Farm. That was the last thing on my mind.
Oh, I see. So you did it to get revenge on Mickey Bell and the rest for beating you up.
Well, it worked, didn't it? They were putting the frighteners on anyone for a long time.
And it never occurred to you that you might be putting me and James in danger too.
That's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Scum like that will do anything to put the pressure on. And if beating you up didn't keep your mouth shut, then, well, it could have been your family next.
Which is exactly why I was trying to take them out of circulation. I was doing it for you and James.
I wish I could believe that. But somehow it seems more likely that you were just trying to save your own skin.
I've been cooped up in a police station all night. I'm tired. I don't need a cross-examination from you.
Well, if you told me what was going on from the start, I wouldn't need to.
I'm going for a walk. Give you time to calm down. And when I get back, I hope we can drop the subject so I could do with some sleep.
The trestle tables have gone missing. Half the judges for the produce competition haven't confirmed yet.
Oh, life can be tough sometimes.
I was hoping you might help out a little bit.
Well, that's summer fair business. I'm employed by the vets practice.
Only a few phone calls.
Well, I'm on my lunch hour. And that goes for you too. I'm not going to do your photocopying.
You're wasting your time. She's got art stall.
My posters up on computer at Home Farm.
Oh, these are pretty good.
Oh, see, I'm not such a loser as you think, am I?
It'll take more than a bit of printing to impress me.
Well, there could be a lot more to it with your help, actually.
Is Mr. Marchant here?
No, he's gone for a walk. Come in. Surely you didn't need to take another statement from him?
No. I've just come from the Sorry. I've just come from the magistrate's court.
Ah, all safely behind bars?
All except one. Mickey Bell. He's decided to push his luck and plead not guilty, and the daft magistrates giving him bail.
You mean he's on the loose?
Well, it's only a matter of time. He's about to get sent down at the Crown Court. We've all the evidence we need.
Meanwhile, he's got plenty of opportunity to look for revenge.
No, that would just get him into more trouble.
Well, that's not going to worry him if he's intending to skip bail. Look, he is a violent man. You've got to give us protection.
We'll do whatever we can, Mrs. Marchant. Look in whenever there's a patrol passing.
Once a day at most. We need more than that.
Houghton police don't have that sort of manpower.
So that's it? Oh, you don't care what happens to us? Well, thanks for
Look,
nothing.
I've told you, Mrs. Marchant. We'll do whatever we can.
Oh, just get out of here.
You're only late when you want something.
That's not true. I understand you better than anyone. Look, I know you want a lot of life, yeah? The sort of things Chris Tate could buy.
Oh, so I'm a gold digger now, am I?
No, I want them things too. Flash cars, nice clothes.
Well, you've got even less chance than me.
Yeah, well, maybe that's all going to change now.
No, don't talk daft.
Listen, have you ever been to Z Club in Leeds?
Mm-hmm. Me and Tom went there a few times.
Right, well, Warren Palmer's promoter there, yeah? He's not much older than me. He's always on lookout for new DJs, right? If he give me a job, I mean, it could lead to radio, to TV, big-time stuff.
That's just dreams, Roy.
It's more than that, Kel. I sent him a mixtape I did a couple of months back, yeah, and he's dead impressed. So I gave him a ring this morning. Told him we're DJing at some affair. And he's going to come by tomorrow and check it out.
That's great. So how can I help?
Yeah, hold on, I thought you weren't interested.
Well, we're mates, aren't we?
I'm just a little concerned that we're getting behind schedule. And so is Lady Tara.
I should think so, considering the amount of money she's spent on the event.
Perhaps that's part of the problem. It has made the fair much bigger than usual. Perhaps some of your ideas are a bit too ambitious, Paddy.
Look, it's going to be fine. I've got every confidence.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's only just taken over Home Farm. She won't want the company associated with any shambles. If anything goes wrong, you can kiss goodbye to any future sponsorship.
It was never like this when I was running the summer fair.
No, maybe not, but it's going to be better this year, you'll see. I'm quite looking forward to Disco myself. Everyone tells me Roy's pretty good.
Not everyone shares his taste in music.
We do have elderly residents to consider. I hope it's not going to be too noisy into the early hours.
I want everyone to enjoy themselves. It is once a year.
This whole thing used to be a celebration of country arts and crafts. It's now becoming like top of the pops. We'll have the village full of drunken teenagers.
Yeah, just so, because they're not spending money in the wool pack.
No. I'm just saddened that yet another English country tradition has fallen victim to commercialism.
We'll still be running all the traditional stalls. We're just giving the young people something to look forward to as well.
No, it's nothing to do with me anymore. I wash my hands of the whole thing.
Paddy, with all these new ideas, I hope there's going to be the dance competition, because me and Vic are really looking forward to it.
Viv, it's going to be bigger and better than ever before. We've even got sponsored prizes this year. Champagne night out for two.
Oh, better get back. Keep practicing.
Another convert. Don't let Turner get you down. I'm sure it will be a big success.
Oh, it's you.
Who were you expecting?
Where have you been? I thought you were just going for a walk.
Yeah, I was, but I started sunbathing and fell asleep. Something wrong?
Mickey Bell's been given bail.
And the others?
In custody. He was the ringleader, wasn't he?
Well, he thought he was. But he won't be so cocky with all his mates banged up inside.
So you don't think he'll come after us?
No, not on his own. It's a real sad case. He's only got the bottle when he's mob-handed.
I hope you're right.
Well, of course I am. I better be going to Home Farm. Tara and Chris are going to tell me about my new job.
Good luck.
Let's hope it makes all this seem worthwhile. You're not still worried, are you? Oh, trust me, Kim. We've seen the last of Mickey Bell and his cronies. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you. Oh, maybe I'm just being paranoid.
Hello?
Right, I found some olive oil in Mr. Turner's storeroom. Oh, extra virgin. Isn't that expensive? Do you think he'll mind? Don't suppose he'll notice. All right, well, you pour some in that bowl and I'll start mashing these strawberries and kiwi fruit.
Are you sure about this, Lynn?
Yeah, it's on that magazine. All the stars use it.
You two turn every room into a bomb site.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Turner. We'll tidy up as soon as we've finished.
I'm glad you're taking an interest in cookery, then.
Eh?
It's a favourite hobby of mine. Kiwi fruit and strawberries. That's an interesting combination. They're quite tasty. Now, let me recommend a sauce.
It's not to eat. It's for a face pack. Yeah, the oil's for my fingers and the lemon's for the last rinse in my hair.
Any idea how much that stuff costs? I can't believe that you're wasting good food for this nonsense. You just make sure you clear this mess up when you're finished.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0! Hey!
You're pathetic.
What have I done now?
There's no need to drive my customers out. She was leaving anyway.
Don't know what you're talking about. Just brightening the atmosphere a little. Good heavens above. Makes all this so lifeless during the day. Come on, Marlon. Get the tables down.
Sorry about all this.
It's okay. It's him to blame, not you.
Vic, you could run us to Skipdale, could you, man?
Yeah, I don't have to pick her ladyship up while 6.
Oh, nice one. You can run us to Romersfield as well. And I just need a...
Oh, hang about. What is this, a magical mystery tour?
No, it's just that I need to get my posters around as many places as I can. Could I?
Yeah.
I did then. I'm on computer up at Home Farm. And Kelly's going to try get as many people as she can to come.
So you've got everybody working for you. Are you on commission or what?
No, it's... well, I'll tell you about it on way. It's just still important that Pat plays out tomorrow night.
Okay. We're going to give Roy a bit more responsibility this year. We need someone to take over his old duties.
I was expecting a bit more than this. I've shown my loyalty to the company.
That's a matter of opinion.
I put myself and my family in danger.
Which is why we're moving you back to Home Farm. You'll be much safer here.
Still doing labouring jobs. You know I'm worth more than that.
Your reputation's still at rock bottom in business circles. We couldn't risk letting you represent the company at that level.
OK, I've made mistakes, but I worked at that quarry. I put up with everything that was thrown at me. I thought I proved something, but you still won't give me another chance, will you?
Never say never. Perhaps when the dust has settled and people have had time to forget...
Chris will always find a reason to knock me back.
Oh, I always try to be fair. But if that's how you feel, perhaps you should consider moving on. It might be easier for you and Kim to make a fresh start somewhere a long way from Emmerdale.
That'd really suit you, wouldn't it?
Just trying to be helpful.
Thanks. But I'll stay here. Haven't got much choice, have I?
No, you gotta come. It's gonna be a proper set, not the usual village or rubbish. Great. See you there.
Come in.
And bring in some mates.
She's the last on the list. They're all going to be there. Roy should be pleased.
Yeah. And I've run up a few more posters for him. Let's take him down the wine bar, eh?
Hello, love. Good day at school?
All right.
I'm glad you've gone back.
Oh?
I've got your favourites. Potato waffles.
We're off out.
Where?
The wine bar.
Oh, look, you know I don't like you hanging around the wine bar. You're too young.
Loads of kids in my class go there. Their parents don't mind.
Well, maybe their parents don't care as much as I do. I would never have let Kelly go to a wine bar at your age.
You never let me go anywhere. That was when I was on the estate and you were always on about inner city crime. You said it'd be different when we moved to the country.
Yeah, you said it'd be all fresh air and green fields and we could go where we liked.
That didn't include licensed premises.
We live on licensed premises.
Yeah, and you still don't let us do anything. It's not fair. I went back to school like you wanted.
Well, I'll be at the wine bar with her. She'll be all right.
If you're going to keep me cooped up indoors all through the holidays, I might as well go put my stud back for next term.
OK, you can go. But make sure you're not back late.
We ought to wash up before we get yelled at again.
Don't let me stop you.
I did it this morning.
I'm going down the wine bar in a minute.
But you'll have to help me first.
Oh, I'm glad to see you two have made a start with the tidying up.
We like to help Mr. Turner. We know how hard it is if you're having a house full.
Hiya. You come down the wine bar?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Don't you think you ought to ask your mother first?
Well, she don't mind what I do. Yeah, and I'll be there to look after her.
Oh, what about the washing up?
We've made a start. Shouldn't take you long now.
I dialed 1471, but the number wasn't traceable.
That doesn't prove anything.
I know, but I can't help feeling that he's out there somewhere watching the place.
It's more likely to be a wrong number. I get them all the time at the surgery. And from what you've said, Mickey Bell is already looking at a prison sentence. He'd be stupid to do anything that would make it worse.
That certainly seems to be how the police see it. And Steve.
Well, then listen to what they're telling you and try to forget it.
Oh, maybe I'm just being paranoid. It's been such a lousy year. I keep waiting for something else to go wrong.
Well, it's not like you, Kim. Don't usually let things get you down.
Well, maybe I've never been this low before.
Well, then the only way is up. You've still got the stud.
Yeah, you're right. Would make more sense to start thinking about building for the future, instead of worrying about something that's never going to happen.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Right, here you go. Will.
I've got loads of mates coming out to see you at the disco.
Listen, I really appreciate you lot helping out like this, you know.
Oh, we don't mind, especially with all those free tickets you've been giving out.
What are you on about?
Well, I told everyone you'd get them into Zen Free, you know, so thank you.
Kelly hasn't even got the job yet.
6 burgers on table 4, and table 7 still needs to order.
Okay, we're doing our best.
Come on, speed it up, put your skates on.
I've got a better idea, Mr. Pollard. Why don't you give us a hand?
Excuse me, I have to work the wine bar. I'd love to. You carry on. Thank you.
Don't worry, we can manage.
I wish you hadn't thought about this 3 for 2 burger idea.
What are you talking about? A brilliant idea.
Yeah, for Pollard, maybe. You shouldn't be helping him the way he's treating Kathy.
Don't worry, Will. Maybe things aren't going quite as well as he thinks.
He's out for the count. Can I get you another drink?
No, I really ought to be going. If you're okay.
Don't worry, I've calmed down. Now, I'm just going to fix some dinner for Steve, like the dutiful wife.
I really admire the way you've stuck by him. The easiest thing would be to let him sink or swim on his own.
Well, I won't pretend that I didn't consider it. But I made a commitment, so I'm going to stick by him.
Well, let's hope things get a bit easier from now on. Certainly calmer since Kelly left.
I bet. Hello? Look, if you've got something to say, just come out with it. I know there's someone there. It was him.
What did he say?
Nothing.
You can't be sure that it was him, Kim. It might just have been a wrong number.
It wasn't.
You don't know that. You're just panicking again.
Zoe, it was him. It was Mickey Bell.